What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with another hitchhiking video, and I am over at Kent Farmhouse. This is a different clan than what you're used to seeing on the hitchhiker videos, but hey, it takes all types. I've given so many hitchhiker videos on hardcore war clans, guys that are 24/7 wars, but some people even people that watch the channel might not be looking for something like that. They might want something a little more laid back. Kent Farmhouse might be that for you. They are a very large, 50 players. I think they had to kick someone to let me in. Active clan, a lot of chat, a lot of donations going on, all good stuff there. But the war frequency is 3 times a week. They said they had 2 wars during the week and then 1 a weekend. I think they called it an optional or a practice war. But the allowance, the in and out, you opt out if you want out. It's a much more laid back thing. They're not forcing you to war. If you're taking up a spot, I guess you could potentially be here and never war if you didn't want to. So a little different mentality than what you're used to seeing on the channel. But again, some people that works for them better. Maybe they have a more hectic schedule. They are not able to war consistently, and this might be a good fit for them. So I wanted to come over and bring it to you guys. And just as an option. Great group of people. These guys are associated with the House of Zod, House of L, all those guys from the podcast, the Clash of Clans podcast.com. So just a cool group of people, but a little different take on war and stuff like that. But when they do war, they are trying. They're not throwing just constant go wipes and stuff like that. Obviously, they're watching the channel, otherwise they wouldn't have tweeted at me. So we will go to some wars and show some of the attacks that they did, because they're doing some of the techniques that we teach. It's not strictly a farming clan. They are warring. They're doing a good job. It's just not by any means hardcore. The first one we're going to look at is Gear Banger, taking on number 10. And a lot of what they're doing with their Town Hall 9 3-star is Laloon. They're doing these, well, a lot of people would call cold-blooded Laloons. I just call them sort of a Quattro, or and this one's actually just 3 hounds, Laloons. Just because you basically know you have to take out the queen unless you're doing a penta. It's just part of the process. Sends a golem down, some wall breakers, wizards to create the funnel. All that's nice. King goes right in, takes that queen out, and then obviously they're going to turn and get on that air defense very quickly. So boom, queen is down, air defense is down, and now the CC troops are coming out. I actually kind of like the angle that Gearbanger took, because it got to do it in stages. Didn't have to deal with the CC troops at the same time as the queen and all that. It took out the queen and then dealt with the CC troops. The lightning goes down, didn't wait for that witch, but hey, not that big a deal, because now the queen's already done her job. That's the real thing about the queen and the heroes. That's how a witch can hurt them, is if they're sitting back there shooting skeletons before they take the queen out, before they take those air defenses out, it can really become a problem. But the fact that he missed that lightning with the witch after all that was done, not a big deal. Just sending the hounds in, rages, balloons, working that clockwise motion. Good rage placement, good spell. Everything's good. Just a good attack. Right here, the last lava hound's gone down. Going to send in the last rage there to help those balloons out. It busts. Perfect timing, really. The last AD was fixing to go down. So that's good timing for the balloons, or for the lava hound to pop. Just a couple defenses left, but he's got plenty of balloons for the task. We'll start to fast forward as they work over for cleanup. Right there, last 2 defenses go down, and the pups are free to do their thing with a little help from the balloons. We'll fast forward, because it does take a little while. A lot of his pups got taken out early on, so probably a little close on time. I didn't look, but nevertheless, got the 3-star. Good job, good attack, man. Moving on, we are going to switch wars. We're going to do 1 attack from each war of their last 3. So let's see here. We've got, and they've had some tough wars, but if you look at them, they're close. I mean, none of these are blowouts. The ones they lost, they fought hard. So they're not just rolling over by any means. Is it Turtle? Yeah, Turtle taking on 15 here. Boom, right there. Again, sort of the same thing, using a golem to take out that queen and an air defense, and then coming in with the lava hounds and the balloons for take out the rest of the base. This one, the CC troops are coming. It's sort of at the same time. You see what I was talking about earlier. The golems getting attacked. At least they locked onto the golem. The king and queen have not even been deployed yet. That's actually good to hold on to that and make sure that everything's targeting that golem. That's what he's there for, to take all that damage. Then the king and queen go down with the jump spell. Perfect timing. The CC troops are taken care of. The queen goes down, and then obviously that air defense is going to go down very quickly. So all that was very good, Turtle. Your timing, your deployment was all excellent. Very, very good job. The queen sort of wrapping her way around the base, which kind of stings because she could have got in there and got maybe that expo or something, but no big deal. Did a lot of damage, took a good chunk of the base. Now here come the air troops. Lava Hound goes down, targeted balloons. Second one, more targeted balloons. Looking good, really. Just good deployment, good spell placement. You see that first air defense goes down. The Lava Hound travels across the base. That second rage, there's not a lot there. You know, it's just those Teslas. Probably would have been better served up here towards the top where you drop that last Lava Hound in those balloons, just to get them towards that core, because all those balloons in the core were going to take care of those Teslas anyways. But besides that, just perfect. Great deployment. You see right there, the last Lava Hound goes down, gets the benefit of all the pubs available, which makes cleanup lots easier. You see plenty of time, plenty of troops. Queen's still up there doing her thing, beating on walls like she loves to do. Just, you know, you got to love her. All right, moving on to the final attack we will look at. Let's change wars once again to the current war. Sleddy. Let's see here, 34. Town Hall 8 attack. Right there. Sleddy, taking on 34. Just a nice Town Hall 8 hog attack. Didn't see much in the way of hogs from Town Hall 9, so maybe I'm not sure if they just aren't comfortable with that. I encourage everybody at Farmhouse to explore that. You know, there's lots of videos on the website, on the channel, showing you guys how to use those at Town Hall 9. They can be very effective on some bases that are a little tougher on Lot Loon, so check that out. But obviously at Town Hall 8, I saw several hog attacks, so they've got it down there, which is very cool. Using the witches here to take out the CC troops. A few more distraction troops probably. You see the witches are going down there, which stinks, you know, taking those out, but in time uses the king to finish it off. Use a few more barbs, a few more something. You see there, no barbs, no archers. You got to have something out in front for those. Even replacing one wizard with 5 barbs makes a big difference. Drop them first, then drop your witches out of your CC, and they're going to last a lot longer for you. Right here, hogs just coming in from the bottom. Really no true double giant bomb threats in the base once you get inside the wall. So really just have to sort of guard against those open spaces. That hill in the core, not the best placement. You see right there, let's look at this real quick. You see that a lot of that in the hill in the core is covering the altar over to the town hall. There's no defenses there. If that would have been placed to the left over here, where it's covering all 3 of these defenses that your hogs are working on now, you get a lot more benefit out of that. So think about that when you're, even before the attack, but when you're going into the attack, the planning phase, think about where you're going to drop your heels, just like that one right there. That last hill was beautiful amongst a bunch of defenses. That's where you want to put them. And as the hogs finish off those last few defensive builds, they have to run down and grab that cannon that got away from them. But besides that, this one is over. Excellent attack. Really good job. Again, just tweak those hill placements a little bit. Besides that, beautiful. A lot of hogs left for cleanup, which is great because they are probably one of the best cleanup troops in the game, getting to just jump over walls and all that good stuff. All right, guys, that is it. Again, you know, there's people that that don't have the time, that don't have the want to of the 24/7 hardcore wars. So check out Kent Farmhouse if that is you. Great group of people, very active, a large clan. Might be just what you're looking for. Thank you to Kent Farmhouse for the invitation and for the hospitality. I had a great time visiting with everyone. Until next time, Jake from OneHive reminding you guys to suck less.